Hello students, in today's session let's discuss class 6 mathematics. So chapter 1, knowing our numbers. So introduction. We can count objects in numbers and represent them through numerals. Thousands years ago, people knew only small numbers. Gradually they learned how to express large numbers and symbols. Now come to comparing the numbers. Examples. So let's go through some of the examples. 5, 6, 10, 25, 31. Which one is biggest? So if you compare, you can find it out like 31 is the biggest number. So the answer is 31. Now 1902, 1920, 9201, 9210. Which one is greatest? So you can see 9210 is greatest. Okay. Comparing the numbers. Examples. Compare 4859 and 3928. Which number is greatest? Solution. In this case, if we compare the thousands place, for the number 4859, you can 4 is present in the thousands place. And if you see 3928, 3 is in thousands place. So we know 4 is greater than 3. So the first number 4859 is greatest. So let's find the greatest of 2389 and 2375. In both the numbers, you can find thousands place 2 is present and 100 place 3 is present. So what is the solution to find it out? Now you can see for both the numbers in thousands place 2 is present and in hundreds place 3 is present. So let's now compare the tens place. In first number it is 8. So in 2389 the 10th place is 8. And in second number the 10th place is 7. As 8 greater than 7, so the first number is greater than the second number. Hence 2389 is greater than 2375. Understood? So in this example, let's find the greatest of 5495 and 5496. So what is the solution? In both the cases, the thousands place, 100 place and tens place values are same. So you can see thousands place 5, 5, 100 place 4, 4 and tens place 9 is present. So now we'll see thousands place 5 is present, 100 place 4 is present and tens place 9 is present. So now let's compare the units place. So in the first number units place is 5 and in the second number units place is 6. As 6 greater than 5, so the first number is smaller than the second number. It means 5495 is smaller than 5496. Is this clear? So let's compare 4589 and 4925. Which one is greatest? In both the numbers, the thousands place is same, that is 4 is present in both the cases. Let's compare the next digit of the numbers. If we compare the next digits, you can find 9 greater than 5. So here you can see 9 is there, which is greater than 5. Hence 4925 is greater than 4589. We can continue the same process. Now the note is, if the numbers are same in hundreds place, we need to compare the tens place and so on. I think this point is clear. How many numbers can be made? Suppose we take 4 numbers 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the biggest and what is the smallest number that can be formed? The condition is repetition is not allowed. For example, 3346 is not allowed. So because here 33 is used twice, it means 3 is used twice. Now what is the solution? The answer is 3456 is smallest and 6543 is the largest. Now what is the rule? So when you get this type of questions, just make sure that put the biggest number at the largest place to get the biggest number. Okay, so it means that here 3456, so put 6 at thousands place, then 5 hundred place, then 4 tens place and 3 units place. So this is the biggest number. Now in order to find the smallest number, what you do? Put the smallest number in the biggest place. So 3 thousands place, 4 hundreds place, 5 tens place and 6 in units place. So this is the smallest number. I think this is clear. Use these digits without repetition and create the greatest number. So the digits are 2874, 9741, 4750, 1762, 5403. Now in order to find the biggest number, so what is the rule? The biggest digit should be at the biggest place. Okay, now if you see the first digits 2874, in this case 8 is the biggest number, so 8 is present in the thousands place. The next biggest number is 7, so 7 is placed in the hundred place. Next biggest number is 4, so 4 is present in tens place, and the next biggest number is 2, so that is placed in units place. Clear? Now consider the next digits. In 9741, 9 is the biggest number, so that is placed at thousands place. Then 7, then 4, then 1. In 4750, 7 is the biggest number, so 7, then next one is 5, next one is 4 and next one is 0. In 1762, you can find 7 is present in the thousands place because that is the biggest one. 6 is next, 2 is next and 1 is at the units place. Likewise same for 5403, 5 is the biggest number, so it is present as thousands place, then 4, then 3 and then 0. So this is how you are going to do when the number of digits are given and you are asked to find out the biggest number. Make the biggest number or the greatest number 4-digit number using one digit twice. So here you see in each of these cases 3 digits are given. So in order to make the biggest number, what you need to do, you need to put the biggest number in 2 places. Okay, the 2 places. So you will see now the next step is to think that which digit can be used twice so that the number will be greatest. Now in this case, what is the biggest number? 8. So if you consider 3877, it is mentioned that one digit can be used twice. So let's use 8. So 8 is the biggest, so the biggest number is 8873. If you consider the next one, here the biggest number is 9. So let's use 9 twice, 9950. In the third also 9, so 9940. In the fourth one 851, so 8 is the biggest number, so 8851 is the biggest number that can be generated. I think this one is clear. Order assignment. So there are two types of order assignments. One is ascending order, one is descending order. So what do you mean by ascending order? So the arrangement of numbers from smallest to biggest is known as your ascending order, and the arrangement of numbers from biggest to smallest is known as your descending order. So this is something you have to remember. Let's do some examples of order assignment. Arrange the following in ascending or descending order. So the first set of numbers are 847, 9754, 8320 and 571. So if you are writing in ascending order, it should mean that the lowest number or the smallest number should come at first. So here if you see 571 is the smallest number, then 847 is bigger than this, then 8320 is bigger than this, and 9754 is bigger than this. It means that 571, 847, 8320 and 9754, that is the ascending order. If we are going to write in the descending order, it is the exactly opposite of what we have written in the ascending order. It means that the biggest number should come first. So 9754, 8320, 847 and 571. So this is the sequence. This is clear? Now for the second list of numbers, 9801, 25751, 36501 and 38802. So if we are writing the ascending order, then 9801 should come first, then 25751, 36501, 38802. Now if we are writing the descending order, then we have to write the exact opposite of this sequence. So 38802, 36501, 25751 and 9801. So this is the sequence. I hope this should be clear to you. We will continue in the next session. Shifting of digits. If we shift the digits of a number, the new number may be greater or smaller than the old number. Now let's take one example. Let's consider 256. Suppose 2 is moved to units place and 6 is moved to 100 place. It means that we are swapping the positions. The new number will be 652, which is greater than 256. Now if we do the same for 8 to 1, it becomes 1 to 8, which is smaller than 821. So 1 to 8 is smaller than 8 to 1. So it means that if we shift the digits of a number, the new number may be greater or smaller than the old number. Understood? So now we can see greatest 1-digit number plus 1 is equal to smallest 2-digit number. So what is the greatest 1-digit number? So 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 is the smallest 2-digit number. Greatest 3-digit number plus 1 is equal to smallest 4-digit number. So what is the 3-digit number? 999 plus 1 is equal to 1000. 1000 is the smallest 4-digit number. Understood? So now we'll find out 9 is the greatest single number digit, 10 is the smallest 2-digit number, 99 is the greatest 2-digit number, 100 is the smallest 3-digit number, 999 greatest 3-digit number, and 1000 is smallest 4-digit number. Okay. Expansion of numbers on place value. Expanding 4-digit number with place value. So suppose we take number 4589. Now 4589 is equal to 4589. So 4580 plus 9. 4000 is equal to 4 into 1000. 500 is equal to 5 into 100. 880 is equal to 8 into 10 and 9 is equal to 9 into 1. So it means 4 is at thousands place, 5 is at hundreds place, 8 is in 10 place and 9 is units place. Now 45287. So 45,287. So here you can see 4 into 10,000 which is 40,000, 5 into 1000 which is 5,000, 2 into 100 which is 200, 8 into 10 is equal to 80 and 7. Let's consider 248587. Here 2 is at lakhs place. So now 248587 is equal to 2 into 1 lakh, 4 into 10,000, 8 into 1000, 5 into 100, 8 into 10 and 7. So if you see it, so 2 lakhs, 40,000 plus 8,000, 500, 80 and 7. So these are the values. So this is presented in a structural way. One more example, 734543. So now if you see 7 into 1 lakh, 3 into 10,000, 4 into 1000, 5 into 100 and 4 into 10 and 3 into 1. So here the same thing is represented, 7 lakh, 30,000, 4 into 1000, 500, 4 into 10 and 3. This is a bigger number. So 3285,829. Here you can see 3 is at 10 lakhs place, 2 is at lakhs place, 8 is in 10,000s place, then 5 is in thousands place, 8 is 100 place, 2 is 10th place and 9 is unit place. Fine. Now let's use comma. So commas are used to make thousands, lakhs and crores. So what is the rule? First comma comes after hundreds place, 3 digit from right. So if you see 3 digit from right. Second comma comes after 2 digit later. So here 3 digits gone, then comma, then another 2 digits. Third comma comes after another two digits. So 3, 2, then another 2 digits. Okay. Now 1 billion is 1000 million, 1 million is thousand of thousands. So these are the two things you need to remember. Okay, so using comma 475320984715. So put them into placement box and expand. So placement box means, so here all the different units are there. So units place, 10 place, hundreds place, thousands place, 10,000s place, 1 lakh place, 10 lakh place and 1 crore. Okay, so now you can see 475320. So 4 into 1 lakh, 4 into 1 lakh, 7 into 10,000, 5 into 1000, 3 into 100, 2 into 10 and this is units place. Now if you consider the next number, so 9 is present as 10 lakhs place, then 8 is 1 lakhs place, 4 is 10,000s place, 7 is thousands place, 2 is at 100 place, 1 is at 10th place, 5 is at units place. This is understood? Okay. So here let's write the numeral. So you can see 4 is present as 10 lakhs, 2 is present as 1 lakh, 7 is present as 10,000, 0 at thousands, 100 thousands, 0 hundreds place, then 0 tens place, then 8 units place. Now if you see 4 into 10 lakh, then 2 into 1 lakh, 7 into 10,000, 0 into 1000, 0 into 100, 0 into 10 and 8 into 1. So this is the number. Is this clear? Okay. Let's go through the questions and answers for chapter 1. So question number 2. Place commas correctly and write the numerals. The first one is 73,75,307. So 73,75,307. Now we have first comma we are placing after 3 digits, then 2 digits. 9 crore 5 lakh 41. So 9 crore 5 lakh 41. So first comma after 3 digits, then 2 digits, then 2 digits. Third one 7 crore 52 lakh 21,302. So this is written and you can see like first comma is placed after 3 digits, then after 2 digits, then another after 2 digits. 58,423,202. So this is the answer. Then 23 lakh 30,010. So 23 lakh 30,010. So here the comma is placed after 3 digits, then after 2 digits. Question number 3. Insert commas suitably and write the names according to Indian system of numerations. So now you can see this is one number, this is one number. So there are four numbers which are given. So the first one is 8 crore 75 lakh 95,762, and the commas are placed, if you see, after 3 digit, after 2 digit, after 2 digit. Okay. Now the second one, 85 lakh 46,283. So here commas are placed after 3, after 2, and that's all. Now next one, 9 crore 99 lakh 46. So here also commas are placed like after 3 digit, then 2, then 2. Okay. Now the next one is 9 crore 84 lakh 32,701. So here you can see after 701. So if you just count from right to left, so after 3 digit, then 2 digit, then 2 digit. So this is how we are going to write. Question number 4. This is the same type of question where you need to add the commas suitably and write the names according to international system of numeration. So now the numbers which are given, you see, 78,921,092. The next one is 7,452,283. The third one is 99,985,102. And the fourth one is 48,049,831. Okay, and the commas are given according to first 3 digit, then 2 digit, and then 2 digit. Got the point? So let's go through an example. Population of city X is 2,35,471 in 1991, and in the year 2001 it is increased by this amount, 72,958. So what is the population of city X for 2001? Okay, so if we find out the answer, so it should be this number plus this number, correct? So let's see. So population of city in 1991 is 2,35,471. Now what is the increase and what is the total population as per the question in 2001? So if you see population in 1991 plus increase in the population, so this implies in 1991 this is the population plus increase is this one, 72,951. So this is the total number, 3,08,429. That is the answer. I think this is clear. So let's go through another example. So the number of bicycles sold in 2002-2003 is this much, 7,43,000. Number of bicycles sold in 2003-4 is this much. Okay, which year has more sales and by how much? So whenever we are asking like how much is the increase, it means that we have to find out the difference of the two numbers. So now let's see in 2003 and 2004. So this is the number which is sold. It means that let's find the difference. So now if we compare the sales data, it is obvious that in 2003-2004 the sales is more. You know how to compare the numbers. So by how much? So it means that that is the difference. So you have to find out the difference between the second number minus the first number. So this is the total number of sales which is increased. So in 2003 and 2004, 57,100 more cycles are sold. So that is the answer. Okay. Let's see another example. A newspaper is published every day. One newspaper has 12 pages. So this is something we have to understand. And 11,980 copies are printed every day. So how many total pages are printed every day? So now what is the solution? So one newspaper is having 12 pages and total 11,980 papers are printed every day. So it means that one copy contains 12 pages. So the total number of copies is equal to 11,980. So the total number of pages that is going to be generated is 11,980 into 12. Okay. So now if we multiply these two, you can find it out. It is 1,43,760. So this is 1,43,760. Okay, so it means that 1,43,760 pages are printed daily. So this is the answer. I think this is clear. So let's go through the next example. The number of seats available for making a notebook is 75,000. Each sheet makes 8 pages. Each notebook contains 200 pages. How many notebooks can be made? So now we have to understand three things here. Okay, so the total number of sheets available is 75,000. One sheet makes 8 pages and one notebook contains 200 pages. So it means that how many pages totally available, that we need to find out. And as each notebook contains 200 pages, then if we divide that number with 200, then we are going to find out what is the total number of notebooks that is going to make. Now let's go through the solution. The same thing is implemented here. So one sheet is equal to 8 pages. Now what is the total number of sheets? 75,000. So 75,000 sheet will contain how many pages? So 75,000 into 8 is equal to 6 lakh pages. So it means that 6 lakh pages will be used for notebooks. This is clear? Now 200 pages is equal to 1 notebook. So 1 page is equal to 1 by 200 notebook, and 6 lakh pages is equal to 1 by 200 into 6 lakhs. So it means that it is 3000 notebooks. So basically this is nothing. The total 75,000 into 8 divided by 200. So 3000 notebooks can be made. I think this is clear. Okay, let's go through the question. A book exhibition was held for 4 days in a school. The number of tickets sold at the counter on the first, second, third and the final day was respectively 1094, 1812, 2050 and 2751. Find the total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. So let's go through the solution. So first day, how many tickets sold? 1094. Second day 1812, third day 2050 and on the fourth day or the final day 2751. So the total number of tickets sold is equal to the sum of all the 4 days tickets which are sold. So if we add all, so this is the answer, 7707. Clear? So Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has so far scored 6,980 runs in the test matches. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. So how many more runs does he need? So the answer should be 10,000 minus 6,980. So now if we go through the solution step by step, what we can find? Runs scored by Shekhar is equal to 6980. He wanted to complete 10,000 runs. So runs needed by him is equal to 10,000 minus 6,980, which is equal to 3,020. So this is the answer. Okay. In an election, the successful candidate registered are 5,77,500 votes and his nearest rival secured 3,48,700 votes. So by what margin did the successful candidate win the election? Now vote successful candidate registered. So how many votes? 5,77,500. Votes nearest rival candidate registered 3,48,700. So what is the margin of votes with which the successful candidate won? So this should be the difference of these two vote numbers. So 5,77,500 minus 3,48,700, which is equal to 2,28,800. So by this margin, by 2,28,800 margin, the successful candidate won. So Kirti bookstore sold books worth 2,85,891 in the first week of June and books worth 4,768 in the second week of the month. So how much was the sale for the 2 weeks together? In which week was the sale greater and by how much? So basically this question contains 3 more questions. I was thinking to do it at the end, but let's do it here. So the first thing, in the first week. So in the first week, what is the total? 2,85,891. In the second week, how much? 4,768. Now in the first question, it is asked, so what is the total sale? So the total sale is equal to this plus this. So the amount will be the total sale. Now the second question, in which week was the sale greater than? So if you compare these two numbers, you can find out this is bigger, 4,768. So it means that in the second week the sale is better, and by how much? So how much means we have to find the difference. So 4 768 minus 2,85,891. So what is the answer that is going to come? So that is the difference. So the total sale is this much, addition of these two numbers in the second week the sale is bigger or the greater, and by how much is the difference of these two numbers, these two sales numbers. Okay, so this is how you are going to calculate. This is clear? Find the difference between the greatest and the least numbers that can be written using the digits 6, 2, 7, 4, 3 each only once. So it means that in the question it is told repetition is not allowed. Okay, so now what are the digits? 6, 2, 7, 4, 3. So the greatest number that can be formed. Okay, so it means that we have to place the greatest number at the greatest place or the biggest number at the biggest place. So 7, 6, 4, 3, 2 is the biggest number. Least number that can be formed is 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Now what is the difference? So it means that this is the difference between these two numbers. So 7, 6, 4, 3, 2 minus 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. You can tell that 76,432 minus 23,467. So the answer comes to 52,965. Okay, so this is how we are going to calculate. A machine on an average manufactures 2,825 screws per day. So how many screws did it produce in the month of January 2006? Now the screws manufactured in a single day is 2,825. So in the month of January we know the total number of days is 31 days. So what is the total number of screws that can be created within this 31 days? So it should be the multiplication of these two numbers. So now you see 31 days into 2,825, which comes to around 87,575. So these many number of screws were produced in January 2006. Okay. A merchant had rupees 78,592 with her. She placed an order for purchasing 40 radio sets at 1,200 each. So how much money will remain with her after purchase? So it means that one radio cost 1,200. So 40 radio will cost, what is the total number and how much is left? This much is the balance. So 78,592 was with her, and after purchasing what is the balance? So that is the question. Okay, now the total amount with the merchant is 78,592. Total number of radio sets she wants to purchase is 40. One radio set costs 1,200. So the total cost of 40 radio sets is 48,000. So she was having 78,592 and now she has spent 48,000. So what is the remaining amount? So 78,592 minus 48,000, which is equal to 30,592. So this is the answer. So this much amount is left with her. A student has multiplied 7236 by 65 instead of multiplying by 56. By how much was his answer greater than the correct answer? So what is the correct answer? The correct answer should be, if the student has multiplied 7,236 by 56, then that should be the correct answer. But instead of that, what the student has done? So he has multiplied 7,236 by 65. Now what should be the correct answer and how much his answer greater than the correct answer? Now what is the solution? Now what we need to find out, the difference of the multiplication is equal to the difference of the numbers into the number multiplied. Now see, he has multiplied 65, he should have multiplied by 56. So what is the difference? So the difference is equal to 9. So 9 into 7236 is equal to 65,124. Now if you do in another way, so 7236 into 65, you will get result 1. 7236 into 56 is equal to result 2. So the answer is equal to result 1 minus result 2. But this is a bigger process. So better what you do? You do 65 minus 56 into 7236. Okay. So this is the answer, 65,124. Understood? To stitch a shirt, 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth is needed. Out of 40 meter cloth, how many shirts can be stitched and how much cloth will remain? So let's see what is the answer. Now 40 meter is equal to 40 into 100, which is 4000 centimeter. Now cloth that is required for one shirt is equal to 2 meter 15 centimeter, which is 215 centimeter. We know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So first we have converted all the meters into centimeters. Therefore, the number of shirts that can be stitched is equal to 4000 by 215. So now the number of shirts stitched is 18 and the remaining cloth is equal to 130 centimeter. So I have calculated that one and I have just done the subtraction. So this much cloth will be remaining. Medicine is packed in boxes, each weighing 4 kg 500 grams. How many such boxes can be loaded in a van which cannot carry beyond 800 kg? Okay, so now what is the weight of each box? So 4.5 kg. So now let's see. First let's convert everything into grams. Now weight per box is equal to 4 kg 500 grams, which is equal to 4 into 1000, because we know 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So 4 into 1000 plus 500, which is 4500 grams. Now what is the total capacity? So that is 800 kg. So 800 into 1000, which is 8 lakhs gram. Now the total number of boxes that can be loaded. So 8 lakhs divided by 4500, which is equal to 177 boxes can only be loaded in the van. So let's understand. So first we have to find out what is the weight of the total box. Next we have to find out what is the total capacity of the van and we have to divide that. Okay, then we can find out what is the total number of boxes that can be loaded in the van. This point is clear? The distance between the school and the house of a student is 1 kilometer 870 meters. Every day she walks both the ways. Find the total distance covered by her in 6 days. Okay, so what is the question? Like how much distance he covers per day, and we have to find it out for 6 days. Now let's go through the solution. Distance of school from house is equal to 1 kilometer 875 meters, which is 1875 meters. Now distance covered by the student in one way, means from house to school, is 1875. Now he is going to house and again coming back to house. So it means that she has to cover two sides. So which is equal to 3750 meters. Now this is the distance she is covering in one day. Now as per the question, how much distance she is going to cover in 6 days? So the distance travel in 6 days is equal to 3750 meter into 6, which is 22,500 meter, which is equal to 22 kilometer 500 meter. Hence the total distance traveled by the student in 6 days is equal to 22 kilometers and 500 meters. I think this is clear. A vessel has 4 liters and 500 ml of curd. In how many glasses each of 25 ml capacity can it be filled? Now, so let's convert everything into ml. So amount of curd in the vessel is equal to 4 liter 500 milliliter or ml. Now it means that total will be 4500 ml. Now capacity of each glass is equal to 25 ml. So how much glasses can be needed or can be filled? So which is equal to 4500 divided by 25. The answer will be 180. So it means that 180 glasses can be filled whose capacity is equal to 25 ml. Okay. So this completes the chapter 1 of mathematics of class 6. So thanks for watching the video. We'll continue in the next sessions.